Zelig ben Esther Shlomit Bas Gittel. So there's I think one of the most powerful things that we could ever learn about life, which is camouflage in this week's parsha. And that's the fundamental difference between giving a person tochacha and musa as opposed to giving a person an eitzah. One is to really potentially crush someone, and the other is to build him up. And how do we learn this from Yisro? So we see in this week's parsha that Yisro says to his son-in-law, he says to Moshe Rabbeinu, that this is not working. This idea of you being, you're the judge, you're the jury, this is not a scalable model. But instead of stopping right there, saying, making the guy feel like he's pursuing something that's not effective, he says, let me give you an eitzah. And he spoke about the idea of having different tribunals so that he can clone himself, so to speak, as opposed to trying to be the judge of the whole of the Jewish people. So the Sifri says something that's unbelievable. The reason why it's an extra chaylik section added to Parshas Yisro is for this exact reason. In fact, Rav Shapiro says there would not be this extra section added if he did not add in the second part about the hadracha, about how to help Moshe. If you tell Moshe this is not working, shkoyach, and start benching, where you leave the guy. Okay, great. I feel the difference between going up to an employee and saying this is not going, telling your wife there's something wrong with the child, and then adding the extra piece, and maybe in a very loving and benevolent way explaining something that will build him up. That's the difference between real chinuch as opposed to making a person just feel like they misstep. And it's one of the many reasons why this week's parsha is named after Yisro, and it's a good Musa haskell for all of us, that next time you're about to bust somebody's chops, just try and think of something that can follow that can give them hadrach and eitzah, so it's not just a negative, but rather be a stepping stone to grow and to build.